Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Wicked Bee of the West YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Stephanie Diana Eubank. I teach business administration at Stan State, and I'm the sole proprietor of Wicked Bee of the West Business Consulting. So today we're diving into something I think a lot of people are talking about, but they're talking about it from the wrong viewpoint. And specifically, what they're talking about incorrectly is the concept of workplace generational differences. And again, millennials versus Gen Zers, boomers versus Gen X, etc. These debates are everywhere. People argue about work ethic, communication style, flexibility. But here's the truth. Focusing on generational differences is distracting us from the bigger issue. The main problem isn't generational. The main problem is leadership, and more specifically, the erosion of boundaries and respect for employees' time. Research has shown many of these so-called generational differences are actually overstated, which really shapes workplace behavior, organizational culture, leadership practices, and systems that are put in place. How many of you have been expected to attend meetings outside your work schedule or other such unpaid additional work without any form of compensation or promissories of balancing the workload? It's often framed as flexibility or global collaboration, but in actuality, it's a violation of boundaries and arguably uh, it is wage theft. When organizations ignore work-life balance, the impact is real. Increased stress, burnout, lower job satisfaction. It sends the message that employees' time and lives outside of work just doesn't matter. From a compensation standpoint, expecting unpaid labor is an ethical red flag. Pay is more than transactional, it signals value. Ethical leadership means modeling respect, fairness, and accountability. Leaders who normalize after work hours create cultures where overwork becomes expected and exploitation occurs. This is not about generations. Employees across all age groups value respect, fairness, and clear boundaries. Organizations must shift from general blame to leadership responsibility and accountability. Set clear work hours, respect them, and compensate fairly when expectations of exceptions occur. And make sure those expectations of exceptions are just that, exceptions, not the norm or the long-term fix. Respecting employees' time reflects organizational values. If employees' enjoyment and life is not being respected, it says more about the company than it says about the employee. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. And again, if you're interested in consulting services, please reach out through my social media channels. And as always, remember, remote work, it's here to stay. I also want to put a shameless little plug in for my new textbook, specifically on operational management in the modern work era. I'll have links for it in my website and other social media for you to review. And as always, remember, remote work, it's here to stay.